Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review today on a practically brand new EVO, Jazzy EVO 613 power chair. Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review today on a practically new Jazzy EVO 613 power chair. So if you're looking for a nice power chair on a small size with a pan seat, you may want to pay attention to this one. This is really not a yard chair, okay? This chair does not really do that well in the yard. So if you're going to buy this chair, sidewalks, perfectly cut grass, flat possibly. But this one here, but this chair also has a 3-inch clearance. So it has a 3-inch clearance, which you don't see. Most of them is only 1.5 inches, 3/4, 3-inch clearance at the motor. So it sits pretty high off the ground, okay? So this power chair here has 13-inch rounded solid tires right here. These are 13-inch and they're rounded. So it gives you an easier turn. This chair is on the small side. So if you look at this, folks, look how tight that turning radius. Let me bring it closer to the wall. Look at the tight turners radius. This is a 22-inch zero turn. When I say by zero turn, means it turns pretty much on itself because it's a mid-wheel drive. So what that means is mid-wheel drive means your drive wheel is going to be between. It's not exactly between, but it's considered a mid-wheel because you have a front wheel on the ground and you have a front wheel in the back on the ground. And these wheels are set up on springs. You see this? The motors and the wheels are set up on springs, okay? So this chair right here, the seat on this chair is 16 by 17 deep. This is a pan seat, folks. So a lot of you have your own cushion. You can take this cushion off and put your own cushion on here, okay? Can you put a bigger cushion? Yes, but you'd have to be careful. In the back here, there's bars here, so you'd have to, anyway. But right now the cushion, and we're not changing the seat on this chair. So if you're buying this chair, you're looking at 16 by 17. The total width from outside of arm is 24.5. Your magic number is 24.5 inches. You can see the foot plate does raise up when you exit the chair. Here is your reset button right here. The chair also has what's called a swivel seat. So this seat can swivel. And if you want to get out to the side, right here, where there's hardly anything in your way, you could do that. The seat is also adjustable in height. This seat sits on a pole and it can be adjusted in height. Right now it's sitting pretty low. So if we look at the bottom, at the base of the seat, I bet you it's at 19 3/4. So I would say a little less than 20 inches right here, but you can raise that seat to 21, 22 inches if you wanted to, okay? The back of the chair, you have a safety belt, of course, you know, with your chair. It's in the back pouch right here. There's your safety belt. You have here a docking device where if you want to carry a basket, oxygen holder, cane holder, this is your hitch right here. I'm going to put this right here, right over here. I hate these tags. The batteries come out from here, so when you pull this white cover, there's 2 batteries in here. They're 35 amp batteries. And if you're looking to buy batteries, we have those here also. If you don't want this chair, you just need batteries for your 613, we have batteries here, okay? This is considered a captain seat. What that means, you have a lever and you have a headrest, okay? This lever here says, if you pull it, right here is about 32, 33 inches. So if you're gonna transport in a minivan, you're gonna ramp it up, 32, 33 is your magic number. The lever is right here. If I push it back, this is as far back as you can go, a little too far for driving. This would be more right there. The arms flip up, okay? If you are left-handed, this little joystick can be put on the left side with no problem at all. For you guys who are left-handed, the color on this chair is white. This chair only has 3 hours, folks. So remember this chair is practically new. 3 hours on this chair, okay? This chair has a 300-pound weight capability. It'll go on a battery charge with a 200-pound person up to 14 miles on the battery charge. If it's a 300-pound person, I'm sorry, it was 14 miles with a heavier person, 16, 17 miles with a lighter person. So it does have, and the top speed is 5.1 miles an hour, 5.1. And it's also a little quick. What that means, when you turn, it turns pretty quick. It responds really well, and it's very, very quiet. Let's talk about charging the batteries in this chair. When you charge the batteries in this chair, you will get a charger with it. I'm not sure what kind, but you will get a charger, probably something small like this. And all you have to do is plug this here, right under the joystick. And as soon as the light goes from green, from orange to green, the charger will stop charging when the batteries are full, okay? So let's recap on this chair what we have here. We have a Jazzy EVO 613 power chair. This one does not have the lithium battery, it has the regular battery. This chair has a top speed of 5.1 miles an hour, okay? It has the swivel seat we talked about. It has the flip-up arm. It has the captain's seat with the headrest. It has the solid 13-inch rounded tires. I would not recommend this chair for the yard unless your yard is perfectly flat. Then you could probably do it. But this chair is mainly for sidewalks, hard dirt, inside the house. It's built on a small size. Remember, this one with the seat is 24.5 inches. That's as close as we can get the arms to the seat right here. So 24.5 inches is your magic number. Safety belt. Practically brand new, very sharp looking power chair. All right, so we have here the Jazzy EVO 613 power chair. I'm gonna put my leg out because I have a knee brace. I can't keep that foot plate going like that. Very smooth power chair. Top speed is maybe around 5 miles an hour. It should be able to go in the grass. But as I said, it would have to be perfect grass. Yeah, no problem. As long as you have a really hard bottom, it's not soft, because if it's soft, your drive wheel will spin. But this is the one that's only got like 3 hours on it, something like that. White, it's got the swivel seat, as I mentioned, the flip-up arms. It's got 3 inches clearance at bottom of the motor, which is a lot for a power chair. This is a pan seat, meaning you can put your own cushion. I'm lifting this cushion, you can see that. The seat, if I remember right, was like 15 by 18 deep, or 50, whatever, it was on the video. 6 wheels, 13-inch solid tires, literally brand new, captain seat. It's got a handle back here, and you can adjust the seat in any position you want. So if you're looking for a nice, smaller version power chair to get you from A to B in the house, and it looks really, it kind of looks nice and neat and clean. To me, that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like a real power chair. Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.